Hello and welcome to my review of the Spyderco UKPK. This is a refresher video from one of my very first knife review videos way back in November of 2012, and it's on my list of knives to make a new, refreshed, updated, better quality video. So thank you for joining me. I'll start off with some specifications. The overall length of the knife open is 6.9 inches or 17.5 centimeters. The blade length is 2.9 inches or 7.3 centimeters, and the cutting edge length is 2.34 inches or 5.9 centimeters, and its weight is 1.9 ounces or 54 grams. It's a lovely knife. I do like the grey handle scales. The material is a grey FRN, which is fiberglass reinforced nylon. The back spacer goes to about 2/3 of the way, and then there's just an opening there. It's held in place by 3 Torx screws, and it has a wire pocket clip. You can carry this right hand or left hand, tip up carry. The scales themselves are texturized. They have this texture on them to add grip, and you can deploy the knife using your thumb. Very comfortable. The ergonomics, it's light, it's comfortable, it's just the right size. The blade steel is a CTS BD1, otherwise referred to as carpenter steel, and it's made in a sabre grind with a satin finish. This little symbol here means that Sal Glesser, the owner of Spyderco, designed the knife himself, and it's still very sharp even now. It's a great steel, very easy to sharpen, but it won't hold its edge as much as, say, S30V or anything like that. There's 2 ways of really holding the knife. You can hold it a bit back there, but I like to choke up on it closer to the blade as I can, and it has some jimping on there for your thumb, on the thumb ramp, and just for your index finger there. The back spring is quite loose. There is a slight 90-degree stop, but it's very loose. Closes quite easily, and likewise deploys quite smoothly. The UKPK, of course, is UK pen knife, where you can use a one-handed opening knife with a cutting edge length under 3 inches. I'll just do a size comparison with other UK legal knives. If you're in the market for a UK knife, this one costs about £43. I think that they are £50 now. If you were going to get one, you'd probably be receiving this one, which is exactly the same, but it's got the black FRN, and the blade has a plain edge rather than a sabre grind, as you can see, but same steel, made in USA, Golden, Colorado. I'll show you it compared to other knives. So we've got the smaller Spyderco Squeak, got another smaller knife, the Urban, we've got a Spyderco, and we've got the Pingo just there. So that's your kind of collection of Spyderco UK legal knives. There's also the Spyderco Roadie. That doesn't really follow the same format as these. If you're on a very tight budget, the UKPK is still an excellent knife to buy, but just for that little bit more, you can go for an Urban, and this knife is the one that I would actually recommend over the UKPK. The blade is a little bit shorter, but the steel is the N690 CO, and that will last you a lot longer between sharpenings. You can get it sharper, and it's very high corrosion resistance. But I just thought I'd show you a comparison with other Spyderco knives. The UKPK is still the largest. And just reading my notes, I've actually discovered that this model was discontinued in 2013. So if you're lucky enough to have one, be quite a piece. They then replaced them with these, which is just a flat grind. So in summary, it's an excellent UK legal knife. I say it's quite pricey, £40. That might be quite a lot for one knife, but it's got great blade steel, it's got a great design, very lightweight, you barely notice it when you're carrying it. It's easy, one-hand opening deployment, and it's very comfortable in the hand. All of these features you don't really see in other knives. You don't get the same synergy as you do with Spyderco and with the UKPK. Looking to the future though, I wish that they do improve the standard UKPK, bring it out in different colours of FRN. Everybody gets tired of black Also, just keep improving the blade steel. You've got the Urban now with the N690. It would be nice to see a UKPK with that blade steel. You've got the Pitts, or the Pie in the Sky folder, and the Titanium UKPK. Both of those knives may well be out of price range for people. That's all I've really got to say about this knife. It was one of my first Spydercos. I still carry it around now and again. So join in the conversation, and I'd like to know what your first knife was, or your first Spyderco in particular. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for watching. Take care.